Make we talk, my people. Make we talk, people.
Sorry, lift up your stuff. Lift up this.
Conversation is the key. A guiding light for you and me. Spark the talk and you will see. Conflict solver, A to Z. Make we talk.
Gonna try fix it.
Host Jeffrey T. This morning we're going to speak about the People's National Party recent polls. You know, sometimes we wonder if our Jamaicans are saying that the People's National Party wouldn't come back on, in the sense of when the JLP is running up and down. Now we can see that the polls is in the favor of the People's National Party. Is it that we are having some comeback with the People's National Party? We don't know. I'm not hearing myself. We don't know. But let us see. I see wherein the People's National Party has gained some traction in the polls. The support ahead of the election should call. Maybe the People's National Party would win the election. We don't know. You know, in June of 2022, the People's National Party have 18%, while the JLP has 34%. And it goes on to February of 2023. The People's National Party gained traction in the polls, where they have 28.1%. The Jamaica Labour Party has 27.9%. And in June of 2023, the People's National Party has 30.2% in the polls. And the Jamaica Labour Party has 25% in the polls. Is it that the Jamaican voters are saying to themselves they have had enough of the Andrew Holness administration? I must say welcome to all our viewers on the Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Make We Talk YouTube channel. You know, is it that the people of Jamaica are getting tired of the Labour Party? Or is it that the people of our country decide that they had a party who believe that they can dictate to the people of Jamaica in whatever way they want to? And all we can do is just accept the fact that we have a dictator. Now, We must not think that way in a sense of what is going on. We're faced with problems in our country, you know. We're faced with fundamental problems in our beloved island. And we cannot, as a nation, sit down and accept the fact that our country is going down a slippery slope. Jamaica is in need of help. And when I say help, our nation is crying from within. We are crying from within because our leaders has failed our people. The churches has failed our people, along with our leaders. Along with our leaders. And it's full time for us to stop this PNP and JLP shebang around in our country. And when we're voting, we must vote for our nation, for our country. We can't continue to vote for Labour Party and PNP. We have to vote for a nation that we can leave for our children. We have a 2030 vision. And in the 2030 vision that we have, they said it's to live, work, and raise family. But if it's to live, if it's to live, raise and work family, and our leaders can't secure our people, then something is wrong. When a nation can't secure its own people, when a nation cannot provide security, healthcare, education, and jobs for its own people, then something is fundamentally wrong with the governing of the nation. Something is wrong. And if anybody out there who is listening to the sound of my voice wishes to call into the studios here at WZPP 96.1 FM or WZOP 92.7 FM, the numbers in the studios are 850-446-0562. Let us talk about this beloved island of ours, the land of wood and water. I see they're selling all the beaches in our country. Bit by bit. And Jamaicans can't go to the beaches anymore. Some of the beaches. Because they're selling off to their friends and cronies. But if they continue to sell the beaches in our country, and we sit down idly by and says nothing about it, where do you see this country going? What sort of Jamaica are we going to leave behind? Huh? What sort of Jamaica are we going to leave behind? Whenever we're stressed out, We go to the beaches in Negril. I'm from Negril. We go to the beaches in Negril and we sit down on the beach and we relax and have the nice ocean breeze blowing into our faces. And the sun going through our toes. And we sit down and we meditate and we talk to our God. Is Jamaica becoming a totalitarian country? And a person has, at the stroke of their pen, they have the right to decide what beaches should be sold or not to be sold. And that person is the Prime Minister of Jamaica. That is the person. But no, we have a Prime Minister who don't listen to the people. We have a Prime Minister that don't listen to the people of our country. What they do is listen to the people of the Vumvavan, the Vumvavi. As I always said on my other programs, we come here by labor pain, not by aeroplane. And Jamaica is our rock. We don't come here by party pain. No JLP, no PNP. We came to the rock of the land of wood and water by labor pain. And we must not sit idly by and allow our country to go down to the ditch of no return. If the government of the day cannot come up with a crime plan, then we in the diaspora, Jamaicans in the diaspora, must come up with a crime plan and present it to the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Every day we come and we criticize and we're criticized. The time has come, my fellow Jamaicans, to come up with a crime plan for this country. The time has come for us to come up with a concrete crime plan for Jamaica. And if we present the concrete crime plan for the country to the powers may be, and if they don't want to look over it and implement it, then something is wrong. They don't want to fight the crime then. Yes, we pay them thousands and thousands and millions of dollars a year for them to solve the crime problem in our country. But they cannot solve it. So we, the people, we have the power. We, the people, have the power to do or not to do. So we have the power to say to them, we are coming up with a crime plan and you have to listen to us. You have to listen to us. It cannot be for so long. Every day you hear about somebody this and somebody that, boof, baff, 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 dead. Huh? And all they do, they come up with this crime plan of the Zozo and Nene. And the people of the Vumvavan, the Vumvavi of Upper St. Andrew. Has no SOE or Zozo in their area. The corruption in our country has to come to an end. For the crime to come to an end. And all we cuss is politicians. You have people, government entities that are corrupt. The Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Labor and Social Security, the Ministry of Education. And I can go on, where the corruption is rampant in those ministries. But what we do as a people, we sit down and say, boy, we have nothing to do, you know. We're not going to say anything because, you know, we're not of the elite of the upper class of Kingston, of Upper St. Andrew. You know, it don't concern us. We cannot wait until it comes to our door. It can't wait till it comes to our door for us to start act. We have to act now. The time is now. We need to act now. This is the time for us to act. We cannot continue believing that the powers may be, they are the only one who can solve our corruption and crime problem in our country. We need to solve it ourselves. We need to come together ourselves and organize and rally around a single cause and a single purpose. And the rally around of a single cause and single purpose is now. No more to the slaying of our 8-year-old babies. No more to the slaying of our men and women. Yes, other Caribbean countries has crime problem. Haiti is in a crisis. Where Haiti is without a government. And Haiti is not even 10 miles away or 30 miles away from Jamaica. Haiti is close by us. Haiti is close by us. Good afternoon, Mr. Conrad O'Brien. How are you doing? We're live on air. I have my guests with me. I hope the audio can come through. I have my guest with me on StreamYard here. My guest, Mr. Conrad O'Brien, he's on. Let's hope he can, you know, the audio can come through to our listeners here on WZPP 96.1 FM. Let's pray and hope it can come through.
I'm sorry about that little are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Good. I'm sorry about that little faux there just now. I just was engaged totally, just rush out to drive you to join you in the last half an hour. So if you know, I'm in my car sitting down. I'm actually in the Constant Road area.
Let me get my producer to organize the audio. Hold on for me, please. Hold on. Let me get my producer here to organize the audio system here that is coming into us with Conrad O'Brien. He's going to speak to us about the recent poll of the People's National Party. I'm trying to get my producer in studio. If you're hearing me, we're trying to get you in studio here to get the audio system here to work properly with Mr. Conrad O'Brien. As I was saying, we're faced with a problem. And the problem that we're facing with is that we cannot sit down in this country and allow these people to just continue governing and nothing is being done about it. Nothing is being done about the problem that we face in this country. Huh? Nothing is being done. Not one single thing. We're waiting to join Mr. Conrad O'Brien out of Jamaica. He's going to speak to us some more on the recent polling of the Don Anderson poll that was done by the People's National Party. We're listening from around the world in the Eastern Caribbean. We're on WZPP 96.1 FM out of Miami and WZOP 92 FM out of Fort Lauderdale. The nation of ours that we call the land of wood and water. I want my listeners on the radio station to hear Conrad O'Brien. So I'm just waiting on somebody to come in studio here, Mr. O'Brien. I do apologize to you, sir. And, you know, we sit down and we accept that, you know, is normality. It is not normality anymore. It can't be normality anymore. Cannot be normality anymore. Let me figure out. So, Conrad, Mr. O'Brien. If you can call me on my cellular phone, call me, Mr. O'Brien. I have Mr. O'Brien here.
Okay,
yes.
hold on.
Hold on for me, Mr. O'Brien. We have our producer here trying to organize the audio system here, Mr. O'Brien. Don't go anywhere. He's live on the restream there. We are going through a time. I see where the Minister of Education today said that our children is, when it comes on to the prep exam, they did well. And that's very nice. But we have teachers who are not being paid. Mr. O'Brien, you can hear us now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Conrad?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. I can't hear myself. Conrad, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
92.7 LPFM. The right tires for the road. Express Tire Plus. AKA the Pit Stop. 2496 Southwest 57th Avenue in West Palm. Action Plug.
Yes.
New and used tires. High-speed tires. Suspension. And more. You get it all. Express Tire Plus at 954-588-1140.
Are you hearing me, Jeffrey?
We'd like to thank Express Tire for their kind contribution to Pit Station. Believe it's your family back home in Jamaica with SuperFlow.com. The 7-day and 15-day plans come with more data and talk than ever. 8 gigabytes and 40 minutes with the Flow 7-day plan, or 10 gigabytes and 70 minutes of international talk with the Flow 15-day plan. Available exclusively on SuperFlow.com or SuperFlow app on iOS and Android. Flow gives pure value with no additional fees when you buy straight from the source. Thanks to Flow for your support of this radio station.
The views, opinions, and content of the following does not reflect those of WGP Radio.
Psychic spiritual advisor Sister Alberta wants you to know that she's over 30 years experience and dedicated in helping the Caribbean community with all problems of life such as love, money, health, immigration problems, court cases, restores lost nature, and removes bad luck, jealousy, and evil from the root. Sister Alberta offers a sample consultation by phone at 954-770-0984. That's 954-770-0984. Sister Alberta promises results. Thanks to Sister Alberta for your continued support. Flex TV have openings available for you. Are you in the retail world and have a desire to succeed, trustworthy, motivated, and have strong communication skills? We would like to hear from you. CVs can be emailed to wzppradio@gmail.com or 954-870-7956. That's wzppradio@gmail.com or 954-870-7956.
Big Rig Productions in association with the City of Lauderhill presents Sweet Jamaica Independence Festival, Sunday, August 26th. Sweet Jamaica Independence Festival, Sunday, August 6th at the Lauderhill Performing Arts Center. Thank you, Big Rig Productions and the City of Lauderhill for your support of this station.
Yeah.
Let's look at it.
This is streaming.
And another feedback. Yeah, first time mechanics feature in order to
I don't think so. No. It's like in this class.
on a number of their service tuna oil change using synthetic oil blend AC test with the clear starting at well below
I know that one.
time
I
rotation, braking
Everybody
system,
look.
engine checks and transmission. They do the best quality of bodywork on any type of car and with extended warranty. They are A&R Auto Dealer, 786-314-0305, located at 2210 Mayor's Parkway in Manchester.
WVOP want to thank
Radio station.
For more info, hit us up.
Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm gonna ask the question now that I have to ask you before I lose you. The recent poll at the press conference of the People's National Party yesterday. What is your views on that?
All right. Well, first of all, I must say that the People's National Party is supporters, well-wishers across the length and breadth of Jamaica. And indeed, I dare say, even in the diaspora, are basically celebrating this conference yesterday when it was released. It was a joyous moment for the People's National Party. this general sector was quite gung-ho, and of course the party leader quite happy. Indeed. That said, Jeffrey, when you're looking at poll results, you normally look at the trend. And what we saw was earlier, about some months ago, it showed that the PNP was certainly trailing by about 13 percentage points.
Yes.
Then they made a gain from there. The most recent, the poll before this one came out and showed the PNP where they were in a statistical dead heat with the Jamaica Labour Party. And of course, this poll that was conducted earlier in June now shows the PNP moving ahead. They are now leading in the poll with about 5.2 percentage points above the Jamaica Labour Party.
So Conrad.
And this poll.
So Conrad, you believe that if the Prime Minister should call election now, the People's National Party stand a chance of winning the general election?
Well, I'm supposed to go by what the poll is saying, and I'm a believer of poll. I work at the radio station that is based at the University of the West Indies, and poll is one of the methodologies that is used to do a lot of things. So I must believe in the poll. I've never been one to basically condemn polls, and not just that the poll is showing it, but if you're in Jamaica and you're moving across the 14 parishes, it is quite evident on the ground what you are picking up. So therefore, I believe that the poll is reflecting the views of the people at this time. And certainly, it must be noted that it was conducted by a noted pollster, Dan Anders, who polled for the RJR Communication Group and other major outfits here in Jamaica. He called the last election almost to the T. So therefore, I really believe that the PNP is in good stead to take the next general election, to be called now. And I believe that the Prime Minister delayed it will get worse for the Jamaica Labour Party.
So majority of Jamaicans are saying that they had enough of the Labour Party then, Conrad?
I'm barely hearing, Jeffrey. You're coming through very muffled. I don't know what is happening.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you better now.
Okay, yes. I am saying to you that it seems as if Jamaicans are tired of the Labour Party then.
Well, Jeffrey, what happened, if you notice what has been happening over the past few months, over the years, but certainly culminating with the last few months, a number of things have been happening. The Prime Minister have misspoke. We can recall that bulldozing of the People's House over there in Clifton, Portmore, So a lot of things happened, and then we saw this indecent and vulgar increase of the parliamentarian salary, and it must be placed in context at all times that was the doing of the Prime Minister and his cabinet. The cabinet of Jamaica decided on the massive increase. Now the opposition and the people are looking at all of these things. Coupled with that, Jeffrey, you can't move or walk away from it. The massive increase in in cost of living and so on. Inflation has been going through the roof. So a lot of things that just been happening. One would remember the Road Traffic Act that was introduced in a very shabby way. The tax was up in arms with the government. So all of these things come to a head to hurt the Jamaica Labour Party government. And certainly what we're seeing is the shine has been rubbed off the ball of balls of Andrew Holness. If you notice on social media, which used to be a domain of the Jamaica Labour Party, where good things used to be said about the Prime Minister and the JLP, this is now inundated with people taking the Prime Minister to the cleaners and really dealing with it. Some of them even disrespectful to the Prime Minister. So all in all, what we're seeing in the poll, Jeffrey, that's the reflection. And I believe that the Jamaica Labour Party, as it is now, certainly are searching for cover. They have basically came out and lambasted the pollster, saying that really and truly, I think Mr. Anderson even have a court case right now that he could prefer against the Jamaica Labour Party because based on what was said, the release that was issued by the Jamaica Labour Party in describing the collusion and all sorts of things with Donna Anderson and the People's National Party. Certainly not good at all.
But Conrad, some may argue that Don Anderson has done polls for the Labour Party before. So why is that the Labour Party is taking issues with Don Anderson poll for the People's National Party?
Absolutely, Jeffrey, and that's a big question. And we must also point out that a poll, the only difference with a poll is just simply who pay for the poll. But a pollster who wears his or her basically has methodology. And there's no way Donna Anderson, a pollster of about 40-odd year vintage, would basically put his credibility on the line to concoct some figure. And that's the accusation that is coming out from the Jamaica Labour Party at this time.
But I remember when Mama P was opposition leader. If you can correct me on this. And Don Anderson did a poll and said, Mama, you're gonna win. Wasn't that so, Conrad?
Hello?
Yes, I'm saying to you, I remember when. Remember you're live on here, Mr. O'Brien.
I'm very sorry. Yeah. I'm very sorry.
I'm saying to you, do you remember when Portia Simpson Miller, I think she was either prime minister, opposition leader, and the election was called, and Don Anderson told her that she was going to win the election? Was it something like that?
Well, Don Anderson had actually predicted that the PNP would have lost the election by a very narrow window. And the result was true to form. That happened. A lot of people probably weren't comfortable, but certainly one of the things that you can't accuse the PNP of, even when the poll was showing that the PNP and the opposition leader was underwater by a great number, as much as 13 percentage point, the Jamaica Labour Party was leading the PNP on by. They took that poll when it came out from Dan Anderson. They said, okay, they will be going to the drawing board, they will be moving around the country, they will be engaging the people, and so on. And we must commend the General Secretary, Dr. Dayton Campbell, and indeed the leader of the opposition and the entire team, because what they have done so far is quite diligent, and they will tell you that it's not over. They don't consider it a done deal. They see it as a work in progress, while the Jamaica Labour Party is up in arms and cursing out everybody, including pollster Dan Anderson. And it shows that they are indeed feeling the pressure and really showing signs of desperation at this time.
Conrad, let me ask you this question. Do you believe that the Labour Party feel, knowing that they're losing the traction of the Jamaican people, why they decide to not even to call the local government election and they decide to attack Dan Anderson? Do you believe that they're losing the traction of the Jamaican people?
Well, it is clear. It is clear, as I said, we are now seeing the scientific evidence coming out via the poll, right? One will say that a poll is a snapshot at the time, but certainly there's also a feel on the ground. It is almost palpable. You can feel the shift on the ground. The people are basically moving away from the Jamaica Labour Party. And to answer your question, indeed, yes, they reckon, the Jamaica Labour Party reckon that had they gone to the poll in the local government election, they would have from all indication, they would have gotten a trouncing at the poll. And certainly, the gift of calling an election is in the hand of the Prime Minister. So he exercised that gift, and they came to the Parliament with some very flimsy excuses. One, to say that they cannot afford it, when they were boasting about how much money they were collecting in the coffers, overshotting their projection in terms of the collection that they had anticipated by way of taxes by billions of dollars.
Let us switch gear here for a while. Let us go into the whole constitutional aspect of our country. you believe that in the new constitution they're gonna form, you believe that they should have
Fixed date for election.
yes.
Well, certainly that was promised. As a matter of fact, that was promised by Andrew Holness. That was one of his campaign mantra.
Hold on for me, Conrad. Hold on for me, Conrad. I have a call in line. Good afternoon, caller. Welcome to Make We Talk.
Good afternoon, sir. I want to add a little piece onto this conversation. First of all, you mentioned that the diaspora needs to contribute to the policy aspect of Jamaica's development, particularly as it relates to security, national security.
Yes.
Are you aware that there have been numerous meetings by the Jamaican diaspora, particularly in the United States, with the minister, with his representative, commissioner of police, Jamaican have overseen, has offered themselves their technical expertise. We have people here who are who have had extensive law enforcement credentials.
Yes, I am aware of it because my good friend, hold on for me, my good friend Wilfred Radigan, and other people who I'm associated with, even the head of the Jamaican Diaspora Crime Task Force, Dr. Rupert Francis. Yes, he's a very good friend of mine, and we're aware of it. But what I'm saying is that if they don't want to accept a Wilfred Ratigan, a Herb Nelson Jr., and a Dr. Rupert Francis, what other people should do is when they come to the United States, both the PNP and the JLP to campaign to get funds to go back down. See when they can take the tax, see when they can take the diaspora money to campaign, they must can take infinite from us.
But Jeffrey,
go ahead.
Jeffrey,
yes,
don't get it twisted. We have one government at a time. The Jamaican Labour Party is at the helm of government now. And the offer was made to this government in terms of dealing with crime, because the crime is basically out of kilter. And they have rejected it flatly. As a matter of fact, I believe that the Minister of National Security, Dr. Chang, said that what they need is basically maybe resources by way of funding and so on. But they don't really need any human resource help from the diaspora. So the opposition
to this,
if you are saying that you wish the opposition to basically adopt some things in their manifesto going forward as to how they will engage the diaspora, then that's a different argument.
But my good friend Conrad O'Brien, the two political parties has been coming to the diaspora and asking for help. The two political party has presided over Jamaica's crime problem. Yes, there's one government at a time, but the problem that we face in Jamaica is a fundamental problem that the two political parties presided over, and that's crime and corruption.
Well, Mr. Moderator, if I could inject,
go ahead.
I could inject a point here in that regard.
Go ahead.
That from Les Green, Mark Shields, et al. Basically came to Jamaica in the past.
Hold on for me, gentlemen. Hold on for me. One at a time. Go ahead, caller. Hold on for me, Conrad. Go ahead.
And the JLP to be the solution. Jamaica has a reasonable sized population with highly educated, highly skilled, highly experienced Jamaicans. We have our children aspiring for colleges and this and that. We should be looking at new movements, the birth of new movements to carry this country in a different direction. We have had some people put up themselves. We have fledgling movements. We have the Jamaica movement. We want to hear more from these people. We want to bring them on. We want to put them out there that people can examine what they have and bring new blood. We need to be telling our Jamaican citizens and that Your son can be a prime minister. Your son can be the new leader. Your son, your college students up there. We want to rate them. We keep harping back to this GNP thing. It's a symbol. It's redundant. It's rhetorical. Because we keep expecting better out of them, and we know that they're at what they are putting forward.
Caller, in the couple minutes that we have leave here, and my good friend Conrad O'Brien, let me say something to you all. The Jamaican people need to stand up, We can talk till we're blue in the face. The people of our country are the one to stand up and say enough is enough. The same way they're talking about drafting a new constitution in Jamaica. The Jamaican taxpayers is paying the Governor General $442 million a year to only go around as a ceremonial president.
No. The Governor General is $32 million per year. $32 million per year.
No.
You're talking about to maintain.
To maintain King's House. It's $442 million.
Well, Mr. Moderator, I would say to you that hold on, let me just make this point. That there is a universal consensus that the Governor General's office is a waste of Jamaican taxpayers' money. It's a universal. There are many people who would argue the contrary. It's a wasteful, and it's not only is it a colonialist holdover that we need to get rid of quickly.
Yes, we only have a short period of time. Conrad, your closing words before you go?
Yes,
hold on, Conrad.
Go ahead, Conrad, because we have to come off. We have to come off here now because it's a bit. Oh Lord. Caller, go ahead. Your final word before we go.
The fact is that we need to be
Conrad? Caller, we're gonna go off here now. Caller, thank you for calling in.
Thank you very much for your indulgence.
Yes, you can call back tomorrow, same time.
Will do.
Yes. We were talking to Conrad O'Brien, my good friend from New South 93 FM in Jamaica. We're talking about the state of Jamaica. We were talking about the recent polls by the People's National Party and Don Anderson. We have much more to speak about come tomorrow. We're going to speak some more about it. But until you hear a voice again. Yes, Conrad. We're going to come off, Conrad.
That's We'll definitely pick up on this. I have a lot more that we want to say. The connection was a little bit poor, but we navigate nonetheless.
Can I have you on back tomorrow, Conrad, at the same time?
I'll confirm with you later.
Okay.
Confirm. Let me just clear a few things and we confirm.
All right, Conrad. Thank you so much.
All the best.
Thank you so much. Today was a very exciting day for me. I had a good conversation with Conrad O'Brien and the caller that called in on the Make We Talk program. We cannot sit down and accept what is going on in our country. We have to stand up as Jamaicans and speak out. We can't put party over country. The country is where we come from. And the country come first. Until you hear my voice again, I'm Jeffrey T saying so long. May God bless you. May God bless Jamaica land we love.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and